HelloFresh offers delicious, easy-to-prepare recipes and convenient doorstep delivery, plus calorie-smart and carb-smart options to make eating well easier than ever. Get 16 free meals plus 3 gifts with code PINE16 at hellofresh.com/pine16.
That actually sounded like just the most forced fart.
That's just my big monster, gigantic rhinoceros penis.
Okay, it can't be that big. Let's do our intro now, guys.
Why can't it be? Why can't it be?
Listen, man, we're about to do our intro that we always do.
Go for it.
The same one that we always do. And James, you know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, please no interruptions, guys. I'm sorry.
You got it, man.
Please no interruptions. I'm about to do my intro with James.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
It's beyond the pine. What's on your mind?
What's on your mind?
Is it me? Am I handsome to you?
Am I handsome to you? Am I handsome to you? It's up to you.
'Cause I will continue to sing. I will continue to sing.
I will continue to sing. I will continue to sing. I will continue to sing. Am I handsome to you?
Come on, James, harmonize with me.
Yep.
Am I handsome to you?
Beyond the pine! Beyond the barn!
It's beyond the pine. Oh, guys.
Wow.
No, we've
thank
perfected
you.
that intro song, honestly.
You guys, you're supposed to clap when someone does some amazing talent in front of you, so go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and closet.
Come on, guys. Clap! Clap, damn it!
Damn it!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful day. We have Sith Lord James here with us today. Loves God. He loves him a good tiramisu. We have a special guest on today's episode of Beyond the Pine. He is the man of the hour, a Wendy's aficionado. He wears glasses because he can't see. Old age getting up to you, but it's fine. What if the world came to an end? Our guest, Steve Zaragoza.
What's up, guys? It's been a bit, huh?
Steve!
It has been a bitch. It has been a bitch.
Thank you for helping. Life's a bitch.
No problem, man. No problem. Thank you for coming on, dude. We're so happy to have you over. So happy to chat with you and have good times once again.
I love having on you guys.
Isn't it?
I love having being on you guys, man. Me on you guys.
I love having being on you guys.
Oh,
hey, buddy.
dude.
Hey, buddy. We appreciate you. Just being available for the past 2 months.
What,
to
2
be on the
months now?
podcast, and then every single time something happens.
Well,
it's always our fault.
Yeah, I don't think I mean, I've reached a point of I've gone beyond depression
Of no return
into unavailability as a human.
Yeah.
And as a conscious being and friend. So, I'm kind of just here. And
you get it.
And I get it, yeah.
Dude, I mean, I would love to dive into that, dude, because it's hot topic right now, So you said something a while ago. You said you're beyond depression, and where's that? I mean, unless you just don't want to get too deep into it, bro. We don't even have to. But I'm curious, what's up, man, and how it got past that point. For real, I do care about you, dude. As funny as some of the tone of my voice is, dude, I can't shake it. It's a curse, but
I mean, it just shit's tough, and it's it's hard out there right now for everybody.
Business and social life stuff, or where do you think most of it's coming from?
I don't know. I guess it's just world troubles on top of brain troubles on top of all the other things. that.
Do you feel
can
like
be
the brain
triggers.
troubles stem from all the other ones, and then it just feels like an unclimbable mountain?
Well, I was reading a thing that was like, one of those memes or whatever. I don't know. It was like some kind of thing where someone was like, there are some people experiencing like depression, like actual depression, like for the first time.
Yeah.
Because of like the pandemic and social discourse and political discourse and all that shit. And it was like, it was like someone trying to be like, now think about how you've always felt that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like that feeling of like hopelessness and the world is falling apart is something you felt since you were like a child.
Yeah.
But now there's just like this hyper focus.
Because there's so many people that have never experienced it before. And now they're like,
or have never
holy
been in a
shit.
position where they're not being stimulated in every way, shape, and form, like externally. So they're just now realizing like, oh, wait, everything's fucked and it always has been. And I'm upset about that. And rightfully so. Like, life's fucking hard, man.
Yeah.
There's pressure. There's fucking responsibilities. There's shit that like, yo, I have to deal with these mental things. And like, that's the hardest thing ever to deal with. Just my own fucking brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
and that'll do you in though,
too.
dude. That'll do you in for like 2 years. Like it really will. It'll fucking just put you on hold for 2 years.
Yeah, it kind of does all that. And so that's kind of like what's been happening. But it's like, and if you've already been experiencing kind of like depression or anxiety or all these kind of like mental health issues, then it just kind of like everything's intensified.
Yeah.
And then so it's really hard. But like I have like a bunch of really good friends, and I include you guys in there also.
Dude,
and I think if I ever needed anybody, if I was at a point where I'm like, man, I really need somebody, like I truly have like an amazing support group of friends and family that really care about me. And so I'm not like, I don't feel hopeless, but I feel like helpless.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, and just to touch on that, if you ever needed to fucking talk to someone, dude, I know we don't get to talk as much as we used to. I would easily pick up the phone and have a 3-hour conversation with you.
Oh, yeah.
And just fucking hang out. If you're like,
Yeah.
dude, I need a friend. Let's do you want a game or something, dude? Any fucking time, dude.
Totally.
Anytime. And I mean that, seriously.
100% same.
I want you to know that I know that. Like, and I think I totally know that, like, about both of you guys. And, it would be fun certainly to catch up and kind of like just shoot the shit and see how you guys are doing too.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever. I guess that's what.
Bro,
this
let's
is,
stop the pod right now and fucking just hang out.
we should set a fucking time, like on some fucking any day, like at night, something like that, where we just fucking hang out and we fucking game and we just fucking talk and it's not recorded. We'll just do it. Dude, you know what I mean?
Maybe
I would
we
love
could play
that.
Fortnite. You guys play Fortnite?
Fuck.
I
Dude,
don't, but we've been talking about getting back
we've been
into it,
low-key,
dude.
like
Come on,
talked about like,
guys.
bro, I hit up Clay the other day and I was like, because I had watched like one of our old ass fucking Fortnite streams that we did, and I was like, fuck, I really want to play Fortnite now.
Yeah, he does.
Can we do it, man? Because I play it all the time and it's stupid fun and I hate it and I love
kid you
it.
not. The second we're done doing this, I will download Fortnite.
Oh, truly? Let's fucking do it.
Fuck, I would love to.
Come on, buddy.
I literally can't. I have to edit this. I have to fucking go to the gym. I have to take my girl out for dinner tonight.
Oh no! Playing Fortnite's kind of like going to the gym.
It is it's a mental struggle.
It's a mental gym.
Strengthens my mind, dude.
That's actually my nickname back when I was a psychic. Mental
Strengthens
gym.
my mind.
Mental gym strengthens my mind.
Mental gym.
My name's John. Strengthens my mind.
Oh, that's an interesting name.
I'm I feel for you, man, and like, have you been through like mega lows before and seen the light at the end of the tunnel, or is this like the one where you're like, I hear that light comes eventually, but I don't see it yet.
I mean, you get to be like, get to be 55 like I am.
You're not 55.
And you've kind of been through it, a bit.
Yeah.
And you kind of come out the other side pretty much every time. and find happiness again and find like whatever, depending on whatever the situation is. So yeah. I mean, like that's the thing. It's like I don't feel hopeless. I don't feel like there is no light after this. I feel like it'll take a while. It just sucks. I'm impatient and it sucks, and I hate having to wait for the progression of happiness to do.
Do you find that having been through it, many times throughout your life, that maybe it could be an eye-opening thing that like the waiting for it is not what needs to be done, and you need to go after it?
Yeah, well, also
and harder,
like,
easier said than done, obviously. But I think like same thing when I go through those things, you're kind of waiting, or at least you wait until you're like, I can't wait anymore. And now I got to start doing things that will, hot track this home.
That's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah.
Where I was like at the lowest point I was ever at, summer of 2020, and had realized very, very forcibly realized that, oh, I'm not happy because I'm taking no action to move in any direction, whether it's towards like my dreams or just literally anything. I'm the most complacent and stuck that I've ever been. Mm-hmm. All I can do in my power is take any step in any direction to get out of this. Mm-hmm. And then the pieces will start to come together. You know what I mean? The seeds start to grow and shit. But it's like a fucking long.
But I think it's part of the process though. You know what I mean? Like that waiting for things, or waiting for yourself to feel better, or waiting for, you to be in a position where you can start to feel better. I think that's part of it. And sometimes that's the hardest and longest part. But you got to get to the point where you do that for so long that you're so fed up waiting that then you take some action. It can be little things.
Yeah. You have to do it. You have to add a little something different into your routine if you want anything to change, and that goes for like anything.
Yeah.
You can't just let that cycle take over, because it is really easy for that to happen, and and it's simple and it's comfortable, but But, whether it has to do with diet or relationship or work or whatever, you do have to like change little tiny things. Like even for me, I was like, okay, so I have like basically become a couch in my apartment during this fucking scary time, and, did my best to be safe and stay home and try not to spread this thing, and did the best that I could. But then I was like literally losing my mind. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll, fuck it. I'll just fucking put some pants on and fucking, fuck it. Fine. I'll fucking walk around the neighborhood. I'll just walk around the neighborhood. I'll put my headphones in. I'll fucking put on some music. Just fucking go. I'm going to go. Yeah. And then I would do it. And then I'd come back and I'd be like, oh, I feel kind of good, actually. That felt really good. And I liked that a lot. And then now I've been doing it like every other morning or every morning, or sometimes and I go as far as I can. And then I go, all right, time to come home. And it's just been like really helpful in the breaking of that loop of bullshit that kind of keeps you stuck. But
then you fucking realize actually how far you could go, like just on your feet. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So you've got back-to-back meetings, errands to run, and chores to take care of. What's the secret to clearing your to-do list? A little help from DoorDash. You can get your dinner, household essentials, and everything you need from the grocery store list delivered. It's that simple, you guys. I know I work from home almost all the time, and when I order something, DoorDash is my go-to because I've got places nearby that I won't walk to. But the ones that I can't walk to, the only way to get is either leave my house or use DoorDash, and I use DoorDash every time, okay? Get what you want to eat right now and right to your door with DoorDash. Along with the restaurants you love, you can now get groceries and other essential items delivered with DoorDash. Get drinks, snacks, and other household items in under an hour. It's that quick. It happens, for me, really fast. I don't know what it is with DoorDash out here, but we are on one, dude. Craving a late night ice cream? Forget that one key ingredient for dinner, or maybe you just need to stock up for the week. With DoorDash, get everything in one app. With over 300,000 partners, you can support your neighborhood go-tos or choose from your national restaurants like Popeyes, Chipotle, and Cheesecake Factory. God bless the Cheesecake Factory, man. For real. I don't go there nearly enough. Ordering is easy, and your items will be left safely outside your door when you choose the contactless delivery drop-off, which I do every time. I find that it's been the greatest thing ever for them to just go, it's here, and then I open my door and it's there. You don't have to have any kind of interaction if you don't want to. But if you do, you don't have to do contactless. That's the greatest thing, dude. But for a limited time, our listeners get 25% off and 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code PINE. That's 25% off up to a $10 value and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app. And in the App Store, you enter DoorDash and you download it. Then you enter code PINE. Don't forget, that's code PINE for 25% off your first order with DoorDash. You know what I mean? Help yourself out, man. 25% off. Support DoorDash. We love DoorDash so much. They're an amazing partner here. They've been with us for so long, and God, I love them. I'm so grateful for them and proud to share with you DoorDash. Thanks, DoorDash.
Yeah,
I didn't realize I could travel 400 miles.
Yeah,
in
it
a
was
day.
crazy. I didn't know where I was. I ended up in Cerritos.
Yeah.
I ended up
in deep
Serbia.
in a bag of Doritos, dude.
I ended up
At a 7-Eleven 3 blocks down the
Let me
road.
tell you something, brother. I ended up eating a bag of Doritos.
You know what's weird though about this whole thing? I find as I get older, the stable time, the happiness times, like I don't know how to describe this. Everything is shorter. The cycles are just it's ever moving. I found like the first 18 years of my life, I was generally just so stable with my emotions and how happy I was and everything like that. And then as you get older, it's like everything's such a quick turnover. Like you're good for a few weeks and then you have a bad week and then you have an okay week and then you're good again for 2 weeks. It's just like the cycle just keeps getting shorter and shorter and shorter. Or I'm bipolar. I don't think I am, but it's like
No, I think
it
it's just
feels
as time
like
goes
the cycle's
on.
just quicker.
Yeah, as time goes on and you experience life more, you become more aware of and used to those cycles. So you're able to like recognize when they're happening as they're happening. Whereas before you're more like you're young and you're in bliss and you're just like going with life and you don't, you know what I mean, know what this all is. And then I think it's literally just as you get older, you become more aware that time is passing.
And you have all the added adult things
bullshit.
that
All the
because when you're a
responsibility and all
teenager,
that,
you're not like worried about your taxes and you're not worried about your car insurance and you're fucking,
I don't know what I'm gonna do about taxes, man.
Dude, I've never known what I'm gonna do.
Dude, I've
about
never
taxes.
done my taxes.
I will. You know what? I have
don't know
never
what-
done them, and I will never do
and
them.
I never will.
And I'll
do
go
that.
on the
I
record
never
and say
will do them.
Dude, that's such a crazy thing to imagine when you're fully self-employed and like I don't know, man. Might just not.
I know.
No,
It's
do
okay.
it. I'm
It's
kidding.
okay.
I know.
You
I
can
know.
do it. I mean, do it, dude.
You just do it?
Just do it.
Okay. I just think that I didn't know what I wanted. And now I know that I still don't want to do my taxes. I mean, I will do them.
Kaiser
Of course I'll do them.
Permanente is here for you if you don't want to
help
do
with your
fucking
taxes.
Kaiser doesn't do your taxes.
Dude,
they?
Kaiser Permanente's new tax service.
Kaiser Permanente
Because
is
we're not
losing
doing too
business.
well.
We need to do taxes now.
So we're thinking Kaiser Permanente. You know us as the hospital that only really works with old people. And
Barely.
what we decided to do was break into 2 new businesses. First, there's our tax branch, Kaiser Tax. And
Kaiser
then there's our
Taxamente.
boba business, Kaiser Boba Milk Tea.
Kaiser Bobamente.
Kaiser Permanente.
Kaiser
Also-
Bobamente.
We have a wrestling team. Kaiser El Skeletor Entente.
And coming next summer, Kaiser Permanente's breaking into the lucha libre scene.
Kaiser Permanente also creating the next Harry Potter and the El Havada Cadabra Permanente.
Also, we're partnering with candy companies to bring you a special edition of your favorite candy. It's called Kaiser Permanentos.
And we're buying Reese's. We're going to call them Reese's. Permanente.
And breaking into the entertainment industry, we're partnering with Marvel. The new Spider-Man movie, Spider-Mente. No Way Hospital.
No hospitals nearby.
No Boba Way Hospital taxes.
Amente.
Kaiser, we do all of it now, I guess.
Hi, Kaiser. Something's out of stick.
Kaiser, not doing well financially.
Kaiser, you might need us.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, my favorite was Kaiser Permamentos.
You guys into this Star Wars shit? You guys watch these Star Wars shows?
Yeah, dude.
I didn't see the finale of Boba yet.
Why
but
not? What's wrong?
Didn't get around to it because I started watching Yellow Jackets.
Can I tell
Have
you
you seen
something?
fucking
James
Yellow
started
Jackets?
following Yellow Jackets around outside.
Dude, they're everywhere. They're fucking everywhere, man. And there's a system to them.
You know, I don't know, man. I don't really like bees or Yellow Jackets or
any of those kind of bugs.
guys. Listen, I have to tell you something that has that kind of has distracted me.
And it's just any thought.
Can I tell you guys?
Yeah, you don't even need permission to share words.
Because I
on this
just like the
podcast.
Star Wars. I want to talk about Star Wars with you guys because I think
Please.
I'm having a good time with the Boba Fett show.
Dude. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're not going to talk about the finale because I haven't seen it yet, but I'll talk to you about every other thing.
Yeah.
So let me tell you guys something here.
So let me tell you guys about the finale.
I guess I got like. Let me tell you about the. Let me tell you about the finale. I ordered myself some lunch. It's been kind of a busy day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna order myself some lunch. I'm gonna get my lunch. I'm gonna, then I'm gonna do my
He got some
podcast with my
charred
boys.
Jabba.
Yeah, you got it, dude. yeah, Permanente. And I was like, I'll just get the order while I'm doing the podcast, probably, and that's okay. It'll just sit outside my door for a second.
No, you'll go get it and you'll go eat it on the pod.
Yeah,
dude.
but here's the problem. I thought maybe it would have happened, and the person sent me a photo of where they dropped off the food. You know how they send you a picture where
Right.
they drop off
yeah,
the food?
sometimes they do that.
And this is what they sent me.
No, they did not.
Oh my God.
Fuck off, dude.
Wow.
Dude, they dropped it off in your face?
I just don't know. Is that it?
It doesn't. It looks good, dude. I would eat the shit out of that, man. Oh, dude.
Dude, you're like, wait a minute.
Whoa, here's my roll. My sandwich.
Whoa, here's my
It's a
fucking
whole
line of
giant paper
sausage.
bag.
No, but they dropped it off, but it's definitely not my door.
Oh shit! Is it in your apartment complex?
This is not even, I recognize that floor.
Oh, dude, they
That's
went into
unreal.
the adjacent building.
But like, what am I supposed to do about that? Like, contact
them-
them and be like, where
call
did you
back.
drop it off?
Yeah, be like, hey man, it looks like you did wrong.
Hey, that's not my
Okay.
house.
Can I
Easily.
trust you guys? Can I call this person on the show? And can I trust you guys to leave out important information?
Of course, dude.
Yeah, Clay, please make note of that.
I'm not gonna make note of it.
Is this a worry? Should I do my best?
No.
to-
You're good. You're good.
I'll do my best to mute myself while I do this.
Okay.
But should I look outside my door really quick? Just
Yeah,
in
go
case?
look outside.
All right, I'm gonna look
If
outside
the
my
house
door.
next
If
door,
there's a
man.
chance that that's your door and you forgot what your door looks like, dude, go get it.
Let me take a look outside my door really quick.
Go ahead and
Go
take a look.
Let me just take a look.
Would you just take a look?
Let me take a look outside my door.
Yes.
Maybe I'll just take a look.
Go
Okay.
take a look, dude. And
You
this
know what I was
actually-
thinking? Maybe I should just take a
Stop
look.
getting distracted. Go get your
Go take a
food.
look, man.
Dude, fucking Steve.
This guy, man, in the middle of our podcast, he's bailing out on us.
To get his food.
I probably would have done the same thing.
That's different. We run this shit.
You're right,
We can do
dude.
things our way, man.
What do you
Remember
think
we
say
talked
to him
about
when
it?
he comes back? What do you
We're the
think we say
boards
to
of
him?
directors.
Yeah. Is it
Okay, it's
there?
not there. So now I'm calling the guy.
A copy.
Okay. Let's give him a call. I actually do want to see how this turns out, man. Maybe this guy's.
I'm very consumed.
I'm very concealed right now. I have a conceal and carry.
Hello? Oh.
Hello?
Hello. First ring happens afterwards. They just immediately, hi. Is this your phone number and address and social security number? God damn it, ladies and
Don't
gentlemen.
make me
please-
laugh while I have an important conversation.
We won't, but you got to stay on. And you here. I'll tell you what you can say.
Wow. Okay. No answer.
Okay.
So
Dude, this is what we'll do.
So I'm gonna text them. There's a thing where you can
You're
text. them. I'm
doxing
gonna-
him, man. You're doxing him, dude. This is what's gonna happen.
It's just in the app. It's not like people listening to this are gonna be like, we're gonna hit this guy up the second we get his phone
This
number.
Postmates driver
No,
is
I'm
of
gonna
great
message
interest.
him right now and say, "Hi, I cannot find my meal."
Wait, don't say you can't find it. Just say, hey, you dropped it off at the wrong
place.
Yeah, I'm
then
gonna
you're-
say, I can't
then
find my
you
literally
mu-
pretty
dude.
sure you dropped off at the wrong place.
Yeah. Yeah,
Help?
okay, there you go.
Help? Question mark.
Please.
Please
Dude, this is what's
help.
gonna happen. Tell him to call you, and then what's gonna happen is you can only say what I tell you to say, like that show.
I'm gonna take a picture of
Like that show.
myself. You can add a
Sopranos.
picture. You can add a picture.
I'm gonna take a picture of my pipishka
I'm gonna
and send
take a
it to
picture of
him.
myself going like this, like call me.
I don't know if that's gonna translate to call
How?
me. It's just a picture like this. Kissy face.
That's
down
all
there.
you said. He thinks he
Yeah,
did a
that's
good
it.
job.
I mean, obviously, I have to just. I think I have to. This I know that this is like really compelling shit.
It is.
No, this is hilarious.
This is
real
real
world
life shit, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so he sent me something
the
back.
vlog we filmed.
Check this out. Look what he sent back.
Again.
He's got to stop sending that, dude. It looks
Why
like an
does
Ewok.
he have that?
That's Ewok beard.
Why does he have this?
I don't
He's
know,
probably
dude.
a fan, man.
I don't remember doing
No,
that.
everyone has that picture though. I have that picture.
You have
Yeah,
that
it's
picture?
like that. It's like that one fucking Coldplay or the YouTube
The
album
YouTube
back in the
album.
day that they put on the phone automatically.
Yeah.
They do that now with Steve's fucking
It's
picture.
the default background for
Yeah.
your iPhone.
for
now.
iPhones.
All right, here we go. Get help.
And
I
Steve
mean,
doesn't get a penny from
Here we
it.
go. Order never arrived.
Yeah. Well, what they're gonna do is they're gonna refund you, and you're gonna be gravely upset.
I cannot find my order.
Yeah, they're just gonna refund you, and then you're just gonna have to order food
Please
again.
on the
confirm
pine.
you did not
Episode-
receive the order at all.
episode 300,
I did
getting
not
Steve
receive my
Zaragoza's food.
order.
At
Address
all.
is correct.
Wow. Do you think he ate it? I wonder why you can't find it.
Well, he showed us the picture. They left it at the wrong place easily.
It could have been any other picture that he sent. He didn't even send it.
No, they have to. I don't think they have the option to like upload a picture. They have to take it in the app.
Yeah,
In the
I
app?
cannot find my order. What? This is crazy.
I cannot find my order. I cannot find my
this is
order.
I cannot find Siri. I cannot find my order.
She can't help you, man. It's
Shut up,
gone now.
dumbass.
Fuck.
Figure
I did not receive my order. Address is address is correct.
Per capita, it is correct. If you think about all the correct orders you've gotten, you're 98% accuracy. You know? You got to remember that
Bro,
sometimes.
this shit happens to me all the time because I live in the back house.
Ooh,
now.
I just got a message.
And
It says it said it, and he says my number. He says it says this
Your address?
and I dropped it off at.
you
it
did
looks,
not.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
That's
you
not a
did
picture
not.
of my building at all.
Yeah, say you must have gone into the wrong building.
Into the wrong
it
building, and then that building also has the same apartment number because there aren't that many.
Right. It seems as though you've made a grave mistake and you should right your wrong.
I can't believe these graves. I can't believe all these graves.
Yeah, these grave errors.
I dropped it off at the graveyard though.
And that's the
What?
thing. I cannot find my order.
I know, and I'm peeking out of the fucking grave that I've been robbing.
No, I know you said, but I keep poking.
I can't.
I keep looking out the door and I don't see anything, man. I'll take a picture of it.
I'm seeing graves.
You know
Did
what
you
should
actually
do?
send him the picture with your thumbs up?
Dude,
Yeah.
this is what you need to do. You need to take a picture of your door open and just send that to him and be like, it should be here, right there.
What's the problem with this picture?
Should I take a picture of the floor
I would.
outside of my?
Yeah.
You know what? That's a really good idea.
Because then you can
actually.
say it's not where it should be. You
That's
put
a
it somewhere
really
else.
Good idea.
Where you put the food isn't where my house
Isn't
is.
where it's meant to go.
So if you
know
could put
what?
it where I paid you to put it, that would be great.
Yeah.
and
Learn
honestly,
to do your job.
Yes.
You guys. Honestly, this is very. Honestly,
Be honest with us.
I know, dude. I know. But here's the thing. It probably did tell him exactly where he put it, and he probably
No.
followed the orders at the app.
no. I'm
don't
looking
think-
at this. I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna take a picture of my front door right now.
Take a picture of your front
I'm
door.
gonna take a picture of my
Bro,
front door.
please. I
You know
hope
what
that
I
the
should
food's
do?
there. You
Can I-
fucking dumbass.
I tell you guys
I pray that
You should have one of your balls, dude. You
Let
should
me
have one of
tell
your
you
balls
something.
hanging
The
in front of the
picture-
photo.
What's wrong with this picture?
Just one nut. There, I see nothing. I see everything but my food.
What, dude? And you,
I swear to God, you put my food outside my fucking door. The next picture's gonna be my butthole.
You know what I'm gonna do?
You put your nut in the center where the food should be. You'd be like, my nut is where the food should be. You see where my testicle is? That is where the food should be.
Here, I've marked it for you.
Rolling on rehearsal.
And action rehearsal.
Rolling rehearsal.
See, the
You know what
food
I'm
should
gonna
be
do?
the
Can I
food
tell
should
you
be
guys what I'm
camera
gonna do?
left.
With the screen direction for that cum shot was all wrong. Can we get someone in here to do that again?
I'm gonna go take a peek.
Okay. It's not going to be there.
You just looked, man. It's like when you're hungry and you're bored and you go to your fridge every 5 minutes thinking there's something else in there.
Yeah, but there's a chance that maybe I didn't see it.
How?
Steve, there's only
Let
a
me
2.5
I'm just gonna go
foot
take a-
radius where he
Dude,
could
you went
put
there,
the
you
food.
opened your door and you looked straight ahead. You didn't look down.
I'm just gonna go take a peek. Is that okay?
Yeah, copy that.
Man.
I'm just gonna take a peek.
Go
Go
ahead.
take a peek.
Go ahead. We're on the
take a
air.
peek.
Yeah, we're on the air. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna
You
take
need
a
to
quick
take a peek.
peek.
Go take a peek. See
Okay,
if
I'm
it's
gonna
there.
take a peek.
This guy, he turned his mic off.
The rudity of this.
This is amazing, though. This is so funny because we have never had someone just totally disregard the fact that they're on a podcast. And you know what? The Chris Evans saga. That's what we'll call it.
Right, because
Are you mad? Are you a little mad right now? No, I'm not. I'm being serious. Are you a little shooketh?
no.
Okay.
Are you?
No,
Oh.
I'm not.
Oh.
Are you?
No.
Okay, I'm not mad either. I'm not mad either. How have you been, dude?
I'm fucking great.
Busy
my dude.
and grinding.
Busy and grinding. It's Lauren's birthday today.
Happy birthday to Lauren. I will text her. Happy birthday, Lauren. Oh, happy birthday,
day.
dear Lauren.
It's your birthday day. Today's the day that you were
amazing.
born.
You guys, welcome back. Steve Zaragoza to the podcast, everybody. He didn't get his food as planned. He didn't get his food.
Bro, we're pranking
You know
you.
what? Let me tell you, you guys, you came and got my food.
We fucking-
You guys are silly boys.
Yeah, we got you,
So this guy wrote me a fucking novel.
Oh,
Wait. Can you read it to us, please? In that
Yes.
famous Forrest Gump accent you do?
I said, that's not a picture of my building at all.
Uh-oh, that came off a little rude.
who cares?
And yeah, because I'm hungry, you know?
Yeah, I get it. You are being rude, but I get it.
And I'm working hard today. I did a lot of work today, okay?
And he deserves
Yeah.
to be spoken to in this manner.
It says this. This is what he says. Puts in address automatically to my maps. And I put in the code and was buzzed up.
Oh,
And I can't confirm a delivery if I'm not at the right place.
wrong.
So
Yes, you can.
either sent me to the wrong address, I called a random person and they accepted, or I'm not sure exactly, but there's minimal room for me to go off of route of instructions app is directly making me do. And I
So-
took a picture of my front door, which looks completely different from that one, and said, this is the first time I've had a problem like this with same info and everything. Mic drop.
Wow, I don't understand.
Problems with you, bro. The problems with you, bro.
I mean, you guys both just went the problems with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that guy said the problems with the app, which takes the
right.
blame off of him. You guys got a lot of shit to cut out of this episode. The whole
No.
beginning.
No, not at all.
whole
not at all.
middle.
Whole
Dude, this
beginning,
is like
whole middle.
this is
Most of the ending.
most of the ending.
It's just a 30-second ending.
yeah.
Oh man, it's so good catching
dude-
up with you, pal.
But what I'd like to just say, what I love about what that guy did was he did have a great, like, he sounded like he's like, hey man, if he's being honest and he's like, okay, so either I went to the wrong address that I was sent to, was given the correct code for a building that's not the right building, buzzed up, spoke to someone on the phone, dropped off the food at the address I was given, or something else very mischievous is up. Because
I think
if,
what
if that
happened was-
happened, then
Because he was like called the wrong person who responded and buzzed me up. I think he means like at the intercom thing. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like, hit the
hey,
thing
maybe
and
he's
then
on
they
the
got
wrong
buzzed
floor.
in.
I mean, that's the crazy. So should I post this picture in my building text thread and go, is this anybody's floor? The thing is like the floors don't even look like that here.
But here's what I think happened. You know how in apartment buildings, like some people will just randomly buzz in if they get buzzed, because it's just like a whatever thing.
Right.
That could have easily happened. And then they got in there and then maybe they...
Yeah, that could have easily happened, but it being the complete wrong building is really interesting. That's just never happened.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Real strange.
Bro,
But,
here's
you know,
the most annoying thing, because I live in a back house and
Yeah.
I have it written so clearly in the instructions on every single order.
Yeah.
It's the back house, go through the gate, and you'll see our porch right there.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 times, they leave it at the fucking front house.
Yeah, they do that, don't they?
And I'm like, hey, so every single time
Don't
that
they?
somebody comes back and comes to our porch, which is so easy to find, I literally got there, I'm like, hey, thanks so much, man. And they're like,
You
are
really
you being a fucking
appreciate
prick
it.
to me?
No, you're really appreciating it because they went the extra mile.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Does
Not
it
even the
seem
extra,
like these
extra
peop-
mile.
It's just literally
what the instructions were.
following directions.
But I feel like, dude, like back houses, if you don't really know much about back houses, you wouldn't think that you're like, I'm not going to walk into the backyard of this house through this gate in their driveway. Like, I'd be a little sketched too. I'd be like,
Oh, another paragraph.
no way. Give it to us, daddy. Come on, daddy, give it to us.
He's like, I'm just about up to here with you.
I've had it. I
this is-
quit.
I can't confirm an order that without following the directions the app and maps are giving me.
Did you by chance put the wrong address in?
No. Because
Did you
it's,
double
you know,
check?
I use it all the time.
But
Can you
do
double
wanna
check for us?
check?
Because
Do
I've
you
done
want-
that
do
where
you
if
wanna
I was
double
at someone
check?
else's
I
house.
totally double checked.
I want you to double check again. Because, dude, sometimes if you're at someone else's house and you Postmated there last, it keeps that address.
I didn't do that. I only order DoorDash here to my
Will you double check just for me?
Sure.
Just for me. Because
Sure.
that would be
Yeah, just for Clay. He
that
doesn't
would be
trust you.
the icing on the ass crack right here. That
I'm
would
looking
be,
at the address and it is 100% correct.
wow.
Read
He
it
just
out
lied
loud
to us.
so we can be
he
sure.
just feels bad, so he lies to us. 100%, dude.
I
Correct.
checked the address and
100% right. Hang on a second.
yep, that's the right one.
Hang on. Fuck. Change that shit. What are you guys talking about? A thing, huh? Yeah,
Oh,
me
the
too.
politics.
Me too. Okay. You guys want to hear the message? You guys want the message?
Yes.
All
This is juice, dude.
This is juice. Wait, hang on. I got to get back to it. Hang on. Here we go.
This is borderline
All right.
insane.
I can't confirm an order without following the directions the app and maps are giving me.
Period, period.
I can't really do my own thing or order won't end. So unless there was a mishap in location accuracy or something, which is what I'm thinking, I really don't know. But I delivered it to unit blank of the complex I was directed to, and I had no problem using a call box or anything. So I'm not sure where anything on my end went wrong. But you can get full reimbursement or credits through the app.
Oh, that was nice of him now.
Yeah,
It
because
sounds
at
like
the end of the
that's
day,
genuinely the
day,
case.
dude, delivery drivers, you know,
Well,
But
yeah,
dude,
that's a
what the-
shit job.
well, I wouldn't say a shit job.
No,
I
it's
mean,
a shit job.
It's what James
Okay,
does,
well,
man. Stop. That's James's full time.
That's my full time
Fucking
job.
shit job.
Okay, well, you're never coming back here. So,
Fucking
you know,
trash.
there at the end of the
It's a
day,
sh- it's a
man,
shit
think
job.
about it's the same thing as like a customer service job or like a food
Oh, yeah,
industry
absolutely.
job where they probably deal with fucking bullshit nonstop,
Yes,
and they're
yes.
like, "Listen, man, I
Yeah.
did my part. Sorry
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it got fucked up in some other way. What do you want me to do about it?"
I mean,
because
you know what we're doing is we're doing this for the show.
What show?
Like if I wasn't doing this show,
What show?
you know, the life thing that I'm a part of.
Right.
oh, yeah.
The Truman Show experiment that they're
This
doing on your
show
life.
called, this show called Life.
Right.
then I would have just been like, oh man, that's not my order didn't get delivered. That sucks. I wouldn't even have communicated with the man.
Oh, I get I'll be honest. Regularly, if they fuck up my order, I go, hey man, it looks like you didn't deliver to my place. And then they better figure it out. I'd be like, can you bring it? Like, I'd be like, can you bring it to my place? And if they say no, I'd be like, well, thanks. And then I get my money back. And then
they don't
that
have
would
to
be what
bring
happens.
it. That's not part of the job, you know. If they got it in the wrong spot, you know, that's that.
I usually just request a refund on every single order, even when I get it, and I usually get it.
Me too.
Yeah. I've done that.
Definitely
I've never
me
paid
too.
for food.
It's free
ever.
food.
Yeah. Easily.
You actually,
Easy.
and
free food.
obviously you shouldn't do this. And I haven't done it personally, but I know a guy who, honestly, now and again, if it was super, super late, you know, and it was fucking just like so ridiculous, like hours later, something, just says he didn't get an item or two, and then gets that credit.
I mean, that
Just
seems like a very rare circumstance, though, for it to be hours.
It's pretty.
And hours late.
It's pretty. Yeah. I mean, well, honestly, it happened to him like probably at least once a month.
Who is it?
Can you say who it is?
Well, the problem is,
It's me.
the problem is, he's no longer with us.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, dude.
Oh man.
Damn.
It's all right.
Clay.
Yeah, he he was paragliding in the coast of Schwanwatahiti, and he loved it. He loved it so much he moved there. So he's no longer,
Sorry, I didn't mean
in
to
the
laugh.
state.
I didn't mean to laugh.
It's okay. Don't laugh. I mean, this is a picture of him.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
he's
Johnny.
A really nice guy. He's a
Your
really
buddy
nice guy.
Johnny.
He looks great here.
He is, except for he
man.
fucking died, dude. He fucking died here.
That's
R.I.P.
crazy. That
Johnny.
He
He
died.
choked on a bunch of escargot, dude. He got stuck in his throat. They were
That's
live.
too much. How do you not know to not do too much?
He just thought, oh my god, this is so good. Once I pop one, I gotta pop 10.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's
But
so
like this-
common.
Johnny
And then-
would always go crazy about snails, man.
So common.
Keep his name
too.
anonymous. Keep his name anonymous.
No, he did lose. He did lose a lot of sleep over snails.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just loved them, man. He loved the butter and the garlic.
Well,
He
who
always talked
doesn't?
about it.
Yeah.
You
And he would just let them crawl all over him, cover himself in hundreds of snails.
Oh, hundreds of
He
snakes.
loved it. He loved it. It was erotic to him.
It was ironic to him.
It was ironic. Damn. Now
Can I
I'm
say
nervous.
something about-
I'm never gonna. I'm nervous. This new order is not gonna come to my.
probably
Lightning never
won't.
strikes
I'm
twice,
so
man.
nervous. I'm so
on.
nervous.
I have something I
Hey,
want
if
to talk
that
about.
happens, consider yourself fucking marked for death, man.
Yeah, truly. But
That is an omen.
I have something I want to talk about. And good luck on the order, man. Please keep us up to date.
Thanks,
on what's
man.
going on.
I'll see you guys later.
Have you guys? We just dismiss him, dude. And we'll see you later, man.
we'll see
you guys.
Today's episode is sponsored by Honey, the easy way to save when shopping on your iPhone or computer. How do you feel about online shopping? And how often do you do it? How often do you feel like you have a promo code ready to go at checkout? Thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past, you guys. Honey is a free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart to save you as much money as possible. I use it all the time. Let me tell you how it works. Imagine you're shopping on one of your favorite sites. When you're at checkout, the Honey button just appears and all you have to do is click Apply Coupons. You wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons it can find for that site. If Honey finds a working coupon, you'll watch the prices drop, and I have time and time again. I saved so much money on this giant bag of candy that I got, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, I'm buying candy, and I get to save money with Honey. Dude, Honey, it's sweet. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be some kind of connection there, dude. It saved me money on many gadgets and trinkets and stuff before in my life, like cables that I've needed. Anything that I ever search for, I always use Honey because most of the time I save money. And you do not want to wait any longer to save yourself some money because it's hard out there, dude. And Honey be saving that money, dude. Yeah, I saved like $17 on a bag of candy that was like $40. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, I'm about to spend $40 on this bag of candy. And I ate it on stream. You saw it. And it saved me $17. It was amazing. And it was so easy to use. Simply, like they said, I have had Honey on my browser forever. You click apply coupons. A few seconds goes by. the prices drop. It's that simple, you guys. And Honey doesn't just work on desktop. It works on your iPhone too. Just activate it on Safari and your phone and save on the go. If you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting this show. Please support the show. Please support our sponsors. I would never recommend to you guys something that I don't use, that I don't genuinely appreciate. And Honey is absolutely that for me. So get Honey free at joinhoney.com/beyond. That's joinhoney.com/beyond. Thank you guys for supporting the show always and watching. And thank you, Honey, for supporting us today.
I do want to talk about a television show that I started watching called Euphoria.
Oh, I haven't started watching it yet.
I'm not gonna watch that show.
Yeah, I will say the first episode was hot dog water. Second episode, I was like, okay, I could see how this could get fun. Is he all right? And then it got like the point where I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch this, and there are far too many penises in the show.
There are a lot of penises, I've heard.
Who cares, man?
Billions of hard fucking dicks.
Some people care. Some people
Billions.
Billions. It's just because they don't show vaginas. They show
shit job.
They show girls' boobs, And I would say, from my opinion, I believe that they're objectively more pretty to look at than penises are for any gender. Like I think, you know what I mean? Penises are just constantly they feel like always unsolicited, if that makes sense. Whereas if you see some boobs,
I think it's funny.
There are some funny ones. There was this giant dude. And this is a bit of a spoiler. And
he was 9'6".
He was jerking off
a literal
on camera.
Nephilim.
For real, for a full minute straight, you see his tiny little baby dick, and his kink is to be made fun of. And he's on camera, and you see his baby dick, and he's jerking it off. And he's like, "Tell me I'm pathetic. Tell me I'm."
Wait, he's really jerking off a baby dick in the show?
His little baby dick, and it's hard, and it looks real.
But is it real?
I think so.
No, I heard that all the dicks in that show are all prosthetics.
Impossible.
I heard all the dicks in that show are played by Willem Dafoe.
Dude,
Ooh.
Google dicks on Euphoria, and you'll be like,
dude, Google
never
dicks.
Mind. Google dicks on Euphoria,
and you'll get Dick's Sporting Goods.
I promise you, they're not prosthetic dicks. Maybe on some of the actors, who didn't want to show their dick, but
no, I think you're right. Yeah, I have a friend
90% real dicks.
I have a friend who was very close to being in this season, and were they in their audition? They had to hang brain. They had to hang brain and hang dong.
Yeah. Okay, we need to see what it looks like when you're coming. Your cum face.
Yeah. So but they did mention that there would be full frontal male nudity in the role.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's all real dicks, and here's what I think, dude.
It's about time, is what I think.
No, I think none of it, because they're just in my opinion, of course, objectively more like not really pleasant to look at.
If it's your opinion.
Well, I believe it's objective, but I'm aware that it might be that some people may not agree.
Well, let's just call it subjective because it's your opinion.
I will not conform to what you want.
And it's fine.
I will not conform to what you want. I will not conform to what you want.
Let's see what the audience thinks.
Let's see what you guys think. But anyways, I think that like it just didn't, like they didn't show vaginas, but they showed dicks.
Are there no vaginas?
No vagina. You don't see a vagina really in that.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I think that we could have and it wasn't necessary. It drove no point home. Like a lot of the scenes, so many of them, they could have just not shown the dick, but still shown the action of things, and it would have been just as like weird and like kind of fucky and stuff without literally seeing so much dick.
Do you think they're trying to fill the void of there not being really that much dick on but it's shows and movies, or do you think like that do you think that there's a different reason?
It's not like this like legendary
they're trying
script.
to hypnotize you to make you gay.
It's not it's not like this. It's not like a legendary script. It's not like a legendary show like comparable to fucking Breaking Bad or something like that.
Or
it's much more like a fad of a show. I would never rewatch it. I'm entertained and it's bingeable. And Zendaya's great. She's actually a fantastic actress. But it's the dicks were like drug use, sex, and showing the amount of dicks that they show feels very like making a point like let's like look at this, like, oh, it's crazy that we're doing this. It's crazy that we're doing this.
Yeah,
And it
so that's
feels-
the other thing.
It's annoying.
Is it
you know?
Yeah, that was the other point I was trying to make. Is it to fill the void and to be like, there's not enough dicks and stuff, and like let's get more dicks and stuff, or is it like, look, we're doing dicks and nobody else is doing dicks?
It's look, we're
at
doing
us.
dicks, and maybe they have the intention of both, but it comes across as it's so beyond
I see.
filling
So you
the
think
void
it's
of
over-
dick.
You think it's over? You think there's too much dick?
I think there's too much dick. I'm not uncomfortable
That's
by it. It's
okay.
just kind of like, holy shit.
That's okay.
It's just so much dick in this
And
show.
the thing is like maybe you don't want to see dicks, and that's cool.
I don't-
And it's like,
I don't
for
mind.
Me, it's like
It's
I don't
not that
personally
either.
want to see dicks. I don't seek it out.
Right,
But I
right.
understand that it's a part of the male and a part of the the genitalia of certain individuals who choose
of
to.
course.
Yeah,
have a
Steve doesn't
penis.
even. Steve never looks at his dick, dude. Every time he jerks off, he
I'd
turns the light off,
rather
shuts his
not.
eyes.
No,
I'd rather
but
not.
My whole thing is it doesn't like I'm not just like weirded out because there's too many dicks. It's not about that. I've seen
You could just
I've watched
say that your
porn.
preference is you prefer to not see so many dicks. That's okay.
It's not yes, but not because I'm uncomfortable by penises, because it doesn't feel like it was a necessary choice. It feels so over the top and like
You feel like it's
We're doing something
distracting.
crazy.
It's distracting.
I have a thought, and I'm going to go ahead and say that this thought is a fact. That's how women have felt the
About-
whole time
about boobs.
about female nudity,
yeah,
because it's
maybe.
always been about objectifying. So they're flipping that around.
Oh, but it doesn't feel objectifying for the guys' dicks to be out. It just feels like, okay, great, you guys are doing. You're
But look,
Yeah.
for the entire history of the film industry, it's
Yeah.
been tits, 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 tits.
Exploitative.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Right.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
female nudity is looked at this thing where like, oh yeah, we're just gonna throw tits in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
And-
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's never like.
But they
showing
still
a
do
dick.
that in this show too. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so what I mean, have you seen any of it, James?
No.
Okay, so we'll have this conversation again when you see it, because you'll know what I'm talking about. I think you'll be more.
No, I think I'm all for that. If you want to show a bunch of dicks, show a bunch of dicks, because
No, but-
Yeah.
if you have no problem showing a bunch of
Yeah.
tits for fucking decades,
Sure. Sure.
you know,
For sure, but
I'm always
that's
on
not the
board with
point that
that,
you
yeah.
feel when you're watching it, is what I'm saying, James. If I got that impression from it, I would be like, totally, that's what they're doing. It doesn't feel like that whatsoever.
So
It's
you're
like,
just saying to you, it feels like
It's beyond
a
the
little,
point.
It's a little distracting from the story, from the characters, from the show. A little, just a little.
yeah,
And I think that's okay.
big distractions
Because
too.
like, look,
Big and
you could be distracted. Ooh, I like a
all
variety.
different sizes of
I
distraction.
like that. I
All
like
different
that.
sizes,
and you
different
could be
shapes.
like, look, boobs and sex and exploitation of women is also not something I want to see either. And that could be distracting too, like when there's an unnecessary boob moment in a movie, and you're like, "Why did that have to happen?" I hear what James is saying. Like it's something that has been seen for too long, and it comes down to preference, I guess. And it's like,
Yeah,
it
and-
doesn't
and
make the
it's-
show bad, right?
No,
it just
no,
makes
it
it a
doesn't
little
make the show
bit.
bad.
It's a little distracting,
quirky.
is what you're saying.
But it's not like they like what Steve's saying is what your point is, James, and it doesn't just fill the gap and go, we're going to show an equal amount of dicks for once in this industry as people have boobs. It's like just a distracting
It's
amount of
gratuitous.
dicks that doesn't add anything to the story or to this. I don't feel that point. It loses that point. It loses the integrity of we're going to fill the gap of adding dicks to this by just how much they emphasize the idea of there's so many dicks and fucking, you know.
Well, not
it-
every time that they've showed boobs in movies has been to further the story or add to the story.
Right.
That's
Sure,
what
but-
the exploitative.
But we're talking
aspect of
about
it comes
within
in.
this. We're talking about within this film and within this world. What, like, I would be very surprised if anybody else felt that way about, like, watched it and went, oh yeah, I see. They're finally exploiting dicks too. It doesn't feel like that.
I
at
guess
all.
to me, it's
doesn't
like,
feel like that.
if I was watching, like my overall.
No. I'm sorry, real quick. They're not.
Sure.
I'm not saying that they're doing it to exploit dicks, but they're doing it to just like flip the script and show male nudity in that way, not because they're trying to exploit males, because we already know that women have been exploited in film for fucking
Yeah.
decades, right? So they're not like actively trying to exploit men, because then that would also be fucked, and that would be really fucked of them, and they would be villains for that, right? To have that intention. But it's just like, I think it's making it equal and like open and saying not just tits should be shown,
for
dicks
sure,
should be shown, because
I think
it's a
that
very
was part of-
vulnerable thing, right? To show nudity on screen for the characters and for the actors, right? So it's like putting them in that equal position.
Yeah.
I think with what you guys are both saying, I think it's like the idea of like having equality in movies is obviously the most appealing, right? Like you want there to be equal everything. There shouldn't be, a misrepresentation of this or that. Like, I think there should be a freedom of like, if you're going to have this, you should be able to have that. And I think that's the way it works. And it's like, for me, when I go to see a movie, if there's going to be boobs and vagina and penis, I'm like, hell yeah, bring it.
Yeah.
But if there's like a lot of it, and it's like, why is there so much boob and dick in this movie?
That's what you feel from it. It's not an even playing field.
Then I'd be like,
thing.
that
It's
in
not.
this particular instance, I'm not into it. But as
and
far
I'm-
as like,
I'm not saying that your opinion's wrong at all because I haven't seen the show. I totally understand a show or a movie just being way too much for the sake of shock value or whatever, and I think that's stupid.
That's what I feel from it. Like, I totally respect and agree with you that even the playing field should be a thing. They should show dick if they're going to show vagina. Totally get that. And I also believe that it's possible that was the intention with exaggerating how many dicks there were to make it more of a point. But it lost its point for me because it was so exaggerated that I was like, if they had just shown an equal amount of dicks, the point would have resonated and I would have understood. I'm like, oh, they're doing it all. You know what I mean? But it was like
And
so
also,
in
like,
your face with trying to like show so many fucking different dicks.
I also feel like too, like in general, there's been such a lack of
Dick.
dick that it's like that it's like kind of shocking to see it even more so than boobs But for me, I feel like seeing vagina is almost as shocking as seeing a penis on film or in a show. Because you're like, that's not something I'm used to seeing in this type of thing.
And they don't even show a vagina really in that show. So that was the other thing. For me, like, boobs are not as intimate or as like reproductive as a penis. Like, a penis is almost like, why are we showing penis? Like,
there's a difference. It's genitals, and
so
genitals
there's like
are genitals.
A 200 to none dick to vagina ratio. And 100 to 1 boob ratio.
I guess what I'm saying is like, would you
it's
like
a lot. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but
I was gonna say
it's probably like
so
50
many
to
dicks.
1. It might be 50 to 1 for real.
Would you guys think that it would be
Not even
better if vaginas and penises were seen more regularly to the point where when we see them in shows and stuff, it's not even like a thing. It's just like, oh, there we go, penis.
I think so. In the right type of format, in the right content, the right like adult movie, in the right context of maybe a sexual thing, because people do have sex all the time, and like that can be normalized to some degree, with the right like rating of that movie, so that children aren't seeing things they're not supposed to see. But to some degree, I think making it this big deal, there's a fine line. Desensitizing someone entirely is bad because then there's no value to it. But
we've
being
sexualized,
overly sensitive is like bad as well.
Yeah, it's the sexualization of like those organs that make them kind of like a taboo. Yeah. And in other parts of the world, it's not so much a taboo. And it's like, well, we have these things. Yeah, exactly. And Istanbul, but yeah, like we have, but there's a less sexualized view of these organs in other places, and I think that's helpful overall in the idea of like knowledge and learning and kind of
knowledge
educating.
And power and money.
Knowledge and power. Yeah. And knowledge is power, which brings me to my next point, which is
my next sponsorship. It's knowledge.
Yeah. Are you sick of being dumb?
Get yourself some knowledge.
Get a book of knowledge.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think I feel like it would be nice to see more vaginas and penises in a normal way, not necessarily in a sexual way.
like someone just changing.
Totally.
Like someone changing. Yeah.
You're
because
so
it's
right.
something relatable and it's something we all do, and it's kind
And it's
of,
a
I don't
more
know,
like
maybe
realism kind of
Yeah,
and it helps.
And we are biologically attracted to these parts and stuff.
Yes.
And so like there's still some appeal, you know what I mean? And normalizing. So
yeah,
it's like,
it just doesn't have to be sexualized or overtly sexualized.
right,
you know?
right. That's so true.
Because that's
But
when
James,
it
you should
becomes
watch it.
exploitative and stuff.
I'm curious if
I
you'll
definitely want
share.
to watch it. I
if
have
you'll
a
share
few
the-
shows on my list right now.
Well,
I
just watch the
just
first
say-
episode. It's their pilot, and then let me know if you see what I'm saying to some degree. I do think that there's intent to like normalize for sure. I just think that they missed the mark.
This
in
is
my
what I've
opinion.
heard about Euphoria. I heard that for the most part, it's a really well-made show, well acted, really beautifully shot, just kind of a well-made show. But when you're done watching it, you feel awful, and it's
Yeah.
like really kind of like a tumultuous. You feel like you're in turmoil while you're watching it, and I think it's like I feel that enough in my daily life. I don't want to see a show now.
You
that
really
adds
do.
to
You're
that.
hey, you're
I'm,
on the
I'm,
edge
I'm already
the whole
like
time,
not having
in
the
a
best
weird
day.
way.
I'm not gonna sit down and watch Mother.
Yeah, I don't want to watch like teenagers being depicted in the worst possible teenage scenarios for like young kids. And it's like, I get it that that's very real and it's like very dramatically good for a lot of people to see. But for me, it's like, I think I've seen enough of this kind of content where
Yeah,
people
been
are
there,
being
done
hurt
that.
And been there, done that.
you know what the-
hey,
another thing
thank
that-
you, next.
right?
I get that. I totally get that. But I
I'm
think
with
that
you
also
there.
the other thing I was getting while watching it is like their target audience are high school students, and
Yeah.
the show is about high school students,
Right.
and I know that like you can't not do it like this because then we're not telling stories where there are stories to be told. But at the same time, I also felt like watching it, I was like, man, like high school students who watch this shit are only walking away from this with, fuck, I want to go party. I want to go have sex. I want to go do drugs.
That's what I mean,
I swear to God, like they depict it in a bad light, but like only sort of. And like
but
only
you
with
have-
certain characters.
yeah,
like,
but you have to look at the overall. I hear you. I feel the same way
But I
about a
think
lot of things.
high
And a
schoolers,
lot-
I don't think have the capability necessarily. Maybe I'm wrong, and that's where I'm wrong here. To like see it and go, wow, that
Yeah.
shit's fucked.
Well, I agree,
if
but
I was in high school, I'd be like, I want to go fucking drink
Well,
and
totally.
do Molly and fuck.
Totally.
Now, after watching Euphoria, like that's
Totally.
what would happen to me.
Yeah, but
You
you,
know,
have
so
to
it's
look
kinda
at,
dangerous.
Like, you have to look at that filter, right? Like, because you have to look at that filter that is put on all media and all stuff and all experiences, where you're like, we make art because we have stories to tell, and
Yeah.
we put it out into the world. And there are people who will see it that will take it as a warning. There are people that will see it that will take it as a glorification of a lifestyle to embody. There's people who will be like, that I got nothing from that. And so and it's just being constantly filtered through all of those personality types and perspectives. And to me, it's like, well, what's the alternative? That we don't make stuff like that?
Right.
That could
That's
potentially
what I was saying,
glorify
like-
the lifestyle of a bad life of being a
Right.
drug addicted teenager?
Yeah.
Or is it possible that a percentage of teenagers who watch this actually do see it as a warning and as a way to
Yeah.
not live your life, and it'd be helpful to a lot of people? And so in that case, you just have to like hope the filter leans more in the direction of people learning that this is a cautionary tale and not exactly a glorification.
Right.
of
And you
that
also have to
lifestyle.
think about
That
it. Maybe
totally
the
comes
intention
from-
of it wasn't to glorify it. And they're like, is it our responsibility to make this a PSA, or can we tell a story?
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
and I see
think
that too.
That's when it comes from like making art, right? Art is supposed to be something that is made. It's intentionally made, right? It's honestly made, and it's put out into the world. And then, in my opinion, once it's finished and out, it's no longer the creator's responsibility for how people perceive it and take it, because
Right.
it's you know what I mean. It's almost like leaving their possession, and now it's the world's. And I think there are situations where that's a gray area with certain creators, but I think with art,
that
especially,
came
like,
from bad
not even talking
intention,
about
maybe.
like not even talking about movies or TV, right? Because those are mediums that are like basically eternalized, and like you can rewatch things, and
They're evergreen.
they're evergreen, and as times change,
Green
and,
forever.
and mindsets change, like perspectives and opinions on these things change. But then there's like fucking photography or like paintings where like
books too. There's a book called The
You know what I
Giving
mean?
Tree that got banned in public libraries because it was about a boy who kept
Cried
taking
wolf.
this tree's stuff, and the tree was a girl, and kept giving him things and still being happy until there was nothing left of the tree. And it got banned from libraries because it was looked at as like a sexist look at
Too much free spirit, too much free think stuff
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah. So like, yeah, what do you just not tell those stories because someone could perceive it bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
think
tough.
that a
It's tough.
creative artistic person also at the same time, if you're creating something, I think you do have a responsibility within the process of creating to know the what you're making and the message that you're trying to tell. You know what I mean? And like you have the responsibility to treat that with respect and know that like, okay, this show is going to be tackling a lot of difficult taboo issues. I need to treat those topics with respect and get to a
And
point with them, and not
realism.
just, you know what I mean? And not
Yeah.
just like make something because it's cool. Oh, I'm going to show teens fucking doing drugs and partying and fucking tits and dicks and
Yeah.
shit. But like the message that you're telling, you have the responsibility to tell that message effectively. Otherwise,
I think they did.
Yeah,
I think
it's
they
a
did.
subconscious responsibility. It's
Yes.
and it's really like one of those things where it's like not everybody follows that.
Right.
Not everybody will. And we'll always have that eternal struggle of like, do video games make people violent and things like
Right.
that? And it's like, well, I think people are inherently violent or people are inherently destructive or whatever. And it's like, it's up to the systems in which they are a part of to help them learn, or rehabilitate or figure out a way to become a member of society that at least like has empathy for others and things like that. But the thing is, our world is so full of a grab bag of personality types that there's just no way to know what kind of thing you're creating, how that will affect someone. And it's
Right.
like, as content creators, you guys put shit out into the world and someone might mistake what your message was or mistake what your intentions were. And at that point, it's like, it's not really your responsibility to kind of like make sure everybody is getting the message, It's really hard to do.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like the intention of the should be in the beginning when you're making it. You know what your intention is for people to receive it. And I would say most people, when they're making something like that, they're writing a script, whatever, they're not hoping that it glorifies it. They're not hoping. That's not what they wrote that for. They wrote that, even if it does a little bit to some degree, the actual message that's being told is that this person fucked up their life because of it. You know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. Even if the surroundings of that glorify it, like that's not the message. And if you're missing the message, you need to figure out what the message is,
Right.
to some
It's
degree.
kind
Like
of up to you to figure
there's a
that
moral
out.
gray area of like, it's gonna glorify to some people, but
Yeah.
that's what art is. Like that.
That's
it just
the
has to
beauty
be
of
that way.
art. When you go to a museum, you look at a painting and you're like, does that make me angry, happy, sad, or indifferent, or
horny.
whatever, or horny? And that feeling might be different for somebody else. And it's just like, that's the beauty of this world. Everybody different, and it makes things interesting.
Yeah. It's fucking amazing. Well, that was a really fucking. I enjoyed talking about that, dude. I'm curious what you're up to, Zaragoza, these days, man. Like work wise, what are you doing? What are you up to?
Well, I'll tell you, man, I'm grinding away at that dynamic banter. We're killing
Oh,
it
yeah.
over there,
Hell
having
yeah.
a great
Let's
time.
go.
My boy Mike Falzone, I know you guys had him on the show.
Yep.
not too
Shout
long
out
ago.
Cyberpunk Mike.
Cyberpunk Mike.
He's a good boy. And so, yeah, we've just been killing it and crushing it. We're trying to tour again this year. It might happen
Incredible.
later on. He's doing a thing with Olin Rogers, and he's going to have do that. But as soon as he's back, we're going to look into like maybe doing like a Chicago thing, some kind of East Coast
Cool.
stuff. But yeah, we've been flying around with the DBs and having good times. And then also the Valley folks still chugging along as a podcast.
Fuck yeah.
And,
Let's go.
we're doing the best we can. And, we're staying afloat. That movie game is starting to get to, or is going to get to people's mailboxes and shit.
That's
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, shit's trucking, chugging, plugging, and fucking.
Oh
Isn't it?
yeah, it is,
Isn't it?
dude.
We know it's
Isn't
fucking.
it, dude? That's fucking amazing.
Everything's
I'm glad that you guys
fucking-
are. I'm glad you guys are still doing it. Are you still having fun with everything?
Yeah, I think it's still fun. It's like it's a struggle to be funny when it's hard to when things aren't super funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think my spirit is always in the world of humor, and I'll never lose that. So as long as I get that little bit of spark of wanting to make people laugh and it's good, I think I'll be okay.
As long as someone doesn't kill your spirit,
Yeah, don't kill my spirit. And
who do you think could kill your spirit?
I just really hope I really hope I get my food from this guy.
I get that. So
honestly, that's all I've been thinking about this whole time.
Oh my God, thank you. I'm buzzing you in.
Oh my God, to the wrong house again.
Dude. So they just called my box and they called my number. They're in my building.
Oh.
So I think
I'm excited for the twist here, though.
I think we're gonna get it right now. I think I'm about to get it.
I think you're gonna open the door and it's gonna be you delivering the food
with
to yourself.
a gun.
Oh my God!
With a gun.
Fuck you, Steve. Don't fucking die, bitch.
And he says, "Give me your food."
You should have let that food go to the other place. He shoots me. Do you guys want to wait and see if it happens? It's happening.
I do want to make sure it happens.
It's happening.
And James, I want to check in with you and make sure you're feeling good. You're doing good. You're having fun.
Oh, I'm fucking killing it, dude.
I had a little chat with James before we were recording, and I feel really happy for you, my boy.
Thank you.
I think you deserve all the happiness you have. You deserve what you're doing. You're a hardworking boy. You're handsome.
He is handsome, isn't he? I've always thought that. And
what do you think your mustache smells like right now?
Oh, dude, probably some sort of
pancakes.
Okay. Yes, it does. And by the way, guys,
it does. Correct.
Guys, this is as much as I'll show you, but that is totally my placemat.
Oh,
right outside my door. My doormat. That's my doormat right there.
Bro, you got Mendocino Farms?
Mendo.
Would you get
Yes,
the
I
not so
did
fried
get
chicken?
Yeah, and absolutely. I got the not so fried chicken. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Absolutely. Why would I not get the
with
not
the
so
fucking
fried
barbecue
chicken?
sauce? Ooh.
Oh, dude.
James, we had that.
It's got a little kick to it.
Yeah,
that
bro,
issue,
so
didn't we?
good. Have you had the Unreal Reuben?
It's okay. I like the faux meats. I can't substitute it for a real Reuben, that's for sure. But it is a good Reuben.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I also like the there's a oh fuck.
There's some bubble gum.
You just leave.
Fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh god. Oh
Dude,
no.
like instantly cracking so hard under any amount of pressure, so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also the
oh
fuck.
shit.
Oh fuck. Oh, hey, it's all right, man.
It's a prosciutto and chicken sandwich.
Ooh, I don't think I've had that one because I usually only ever get the not so fried chicken or the Unreal Reuben.
I mean, it's just simply the best.
It certainly is. I want to thank you guys for having me on the show, and I can't believe that. I can't believe within the episode I got a missed delivery of food to the wrong place, and then it came to me, and now everything is well.
Wow, isn't it? And that's life, man. Sometimes there's obstacles, and the most important thing is to get through those obstacles and know that eventually you'll get your food, man. Yeah. And Steve, we love you, man.
We
I
love
love
you.
you too,
and it's
man.
been a blast.
You guys make me really happy.
Aw.
Sweet guy, dude. That didn't look like a real
Sorry,
laugh
I think there was
or
a
smile.
glitch real quick.
No, I was just smiling.
See, that's a real nice smile, dude.
Thanks,
You got a
man.
real cute smile.
I don't smile like that for everybody.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Okay, say cheese.
All right, everybody, smile for the thumbnail. Wow, you look very troubled, bro.
I just remembered on like one of the other pods we did with you, and I think it was the first one where you were using that shit, and in the thumbnail you have like a long ass fucking Squidward nose.
Wait, I got the sequel to that one. It's this.
Shit.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh, he's
Is that
so
a
hungry,
nutsack?
dude. Oh my god.
I need it. I need my Mendo. I need my Mendocino.
That's a nutsack, dude.
It totally is, isn't it?
Fuck.
Wait, where is it?
Oh yeah.
Disgusting,
But
dude.
oh fuck. Show him some
That's-
love, man.
That's got to be against terms of service, man. That can't be
It's
correct.
not against
What? It's
my,
a tongue,
my
dude.
service.
It looks like a tongue sewed to a ball sack.
Oh fuck. I need you to jerk my balls.
Jerk my balls like a dick.
Are you sure?
Yes, hard as you can.
Are you sure? No.
No. No, I'm not sure.
Just do it.
No, but we're here.
I'm
never
not sure,
gonna-
but do it.
Jerk my balls like a dick. Are you sure? No.
Okay, never mind. Let's abandon. Abandon.
Never mind, Elizabeth.
All right, I'm gonna go eat my food. I'm done.
Do
with
it, man.
this.
Enjoy it.
All right, man. We
love
love
you,
you,
brother.
dude.
I'm
Thank you for
stopping
coming
my
on, man.
recording.
Steve Zaragoza, everybody go see him on the Valley Folk and everywhere else.
Think we'll